Hey guys, if your microphone is not working inside of OBS, then keep watching, as in this video I'm going to share some quick and easy troubleshooting steps you can take to fix this issue. So the first thing we are going to do is head over to our control panel by coming over to the start menu and searching for control panel, and then we just need to tap on the control panel icon and make sure the view by is set to category, and we need to come inside of hardware and sound, and then we can just select this sound tab. Now you need to come over to recording from the top here, and we should be able to see our microphone in this list of inputs. And we first of all just want to make sure our microphone is actually enabled by right-clicking and selecting enable, and then we need to set our microphone as the default device. And to do that, just select your microphone and hit the set default button down here. And it's also a good idea to disable any devices we're not currently using, just by right-clicking and selecting disable. Then we need to right-click on our microphone and come over to properties inside of the levels tab. Just ensure this volume slider is set to full or nearly full, and then we can press apply and OK to save these changes, and we can head out of these windows. Then the next thing we're going to do is from our desktop, we need to come down to our taskbar in the bottom here and right-click on the speaker icon and come into open volume mixer. Then from this system tab, we just want to ensure that the correct input device is selected. So you should have an option to select your microphone from here. And then we can scroll down to the apps section. And as long as you're running OBS in the background at the moment, you'll see this option for OBS to pop up. And once again, just make sure the volume slider is set to full, and then come in this drop down arrow. And we need to make sure the correct input device is selected here. So just change it from default to your microphone, and then you can close out of this window. And next thing we're going to do is update our drivers, and you can do this by coming to the start menu and searching for device manager. Then tap on the device manager tab. And in this list of items, we need to expand audio inputs and outputs. And once again, you should see your microphone listed inside of here. If you don't see your microphone inside of here, then there must be an issue with the actual microphone or hardware itself. So in that case, I just recommend checking the actual cable connection. But providing you do see your microphone inside of here, we just need to right click on it and come into update driver. And then we can search automatically for drivers. And as you can see, I'm already running the latest drivers on my device, so we can head out of this window. Then we can close out of the device manager window. And we're next going to come back to our start menu and search for settings and tap on the settings icon. And from the left, come down to privacy and security. Scroll all the way down till you see microphone and come inside of here. And then just ensure microphone access is toggled on, enabled. And also let apps access your microphone needs to be turned on. Then we can scroll down a little bit further, and you should see this option for let desktop apps access your microphone. And once again, this needs to be turned on. Once you've done all these settings inside of here, we can close out of this window. And we're going to come back to our start menu, and this time we're going to search for services and tap on the services tab. Then scroll all the way down this long list of processes, and we're looking for something called Windows Audio. Should be right at the bottom here. And once you found it, we just need to double click on this service and ensure the service status is set to running. If it's not, we can just press this start button. Make sure the startup type is set to automatic, and then we can press apply and OK to save these changes. And lastly, you just want to right click on Windows Audio and select restart. And now the very last thing we need to check is some settings inside of OBS itself. So just launch up the OBS Studio application, and from here we're going to come into File and Settings and head over to the Audio tab from the left here. And underneath Mic Audio, we need to change this from default to the microphone that you have selected, and then we can close out of this window. Obviously, just make sure to save the changes so we can select yes here. And the last thing that we need to check is that our microphone is actually turned up on the slider window here. So we can just adjust this by dragging this volume slider. And that's it guys. By following all of these steps, that should have fixed any microphone issues you're having inside of OBS. If this video did help you, then please drop a like and subscribe. Until next time.